Hello everybody, welcome to another update on the stock screener. Today we're going to talk about the candy store again. It's time for an update. So I have added some holdings to the candy store and also deleted some of the candies. So let's go over each of them. But first, I wanted to introduce the Smart Money Flow Index because I'm so excited about this. This is even better than the holy grail of gold forecaster index because this chart can actually predict the stock market and it's very accurate. It's so accurate that you need to use this and you'll be rich in no time. So what did I do? I took what's the smart money flow index? It gives bullish signals when there is a positive divergence between the smart money flow index and the Dow Jones. What is this divergence? For example, here you have 20% minus 6%, which is about 15%. So that's a positive bullish divergence. And when you have this positive divergence, then you can expect that the Dow Jones goes up next month. And I validated this. So I put all the numbers here. This is the monthly. You can see the calculation and then the subsequent performance. And the same thing I did with the quarterly. And I get this chart here. So what does this say? You see the divergence is the blue chart. And the Dow Jones performance 1 month later, 1 month delay, is the orange chart. As you can see, they are very correlated. And the next data point says we will have a 13% increase next month, which is August. So I would go all in stocks right now because the divergence says we will go up, and which means the Dow Jones will be going up. So do not short the market right now. It's the stupidest thing that you can do. You need to go all in. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going all in stocks. So I have no cash left. Everything is in the stock market. Stocks will follow oil and commodities. Also, gold will be rising with the stock market, and probably the dollar will fall. So, first company, Galani Gold. I'm just holding this company. I have been selling a bit of that because I wasn't too happy with the Summit PFS and also not happy with the production increase. And you heard already on my videos that I was not very happy, but I'm still holding because I give them the benefit of the doubt that they will be able to increase production. So this is their target for this year. Not sure if they can hit it, but we'll see. We already have Q1 numbers. The Q2 numbers will soon be released. I'm hoping that it's higher than Q1. If not, then I'm just going to sell everything. So not sure if they can hit this target. Next year, they will hit this target. So there's a long way to go to here. We will just need to see what happens if they can hit their guidance. So the gold price is at 1768. You can just input that. 1768. And Galani Gold is at let's just take the number 0.0638. So we're at market cap of 22, which is very cheap. Price to book is below 1, almost 60% to 70% of book value. So I'm not saying this is overvalued. This is very cheap. 22 million market cap, and there is upsides, still upsides, if they can hit, of course, this guidance for this year. If they can't, then yeah, then these valuations are probably lower. But if they can hit it, then this is still a triple to a quadruple by next year. So still a triple by next year. You can see the Summit feasibility study has declined a lot because it wasn't really a very good study. But still there's upside, okay? Quadruple if they can get it online. But with the gold price at this low level, there's less cash coming in, so growth will be slower. So that's the update on Galani Gold. Still long, but not as much. Next up, Cerrado Gold. Still own that. So Cerrado Gold has also been going down due to the gold price. All gold miners were down. But I still own this. It's actually pretty stable. So what is the market cap right now? 107 times 83 million. So we're at 83 million. Let's see. Gold price is 1766. Okay, still undervalued. 83 should be 100, so 20% upside. And for next year, we have 50% upside from 100 to 160. So not a lot of upside for next year. By 2024, it will be a double to a triple, which is, yeah, 2 years away. But then we have the maximum upside to about 700 million because of this nice project. So that's what we are going for. We're going for the 80 million to 800 million, so the tenfold. But you will need to wait 2 years for that. Okay. They are still in the environmental phase permits, so they need to get the permits as well. So there's a lot of risk here, but if they can do this, then there is a lot of upside. So it's a very early play, but I like it. So I have a tiny bit of Cerrado Gold. New holding is Santa Cruz Silver, and let's take a look at it. I already made a video on that, so you can look at that video. But let's give an interim update. 136 million is about 106 market cap. Yeah, I took the fully diluted share count. So it's about 150 million fully diluted because I expect fully that they will exercise all those warrants. It's about $50 million, $40 million of warrants that could come in. So I took the fully diluted market cap, and still we have upside to 250 million. So that's at least 50% upside right now, because we are now at a $20 silver price. And you already know why I own this. This is a leveraged play on zinc and silver. I think zinc can go up due to copper rebounding. We still have some industrial manufacturing issues from China and globally, but with a bounce, this could go higher, let's say 22, and you can see how levered that this is. If it goes to 22 silver, this can easily be a triple, quadruple. So I'm just leveraging up because I think that the stock market will rise. So that's why I bought Santa Cruz. A very leveraged play on base metals, zinc and silver. GCM Mining, still own that. They had a merger, also made a video on that, so you can watch that video. It's just following the gold price. Gold is now going up, so I expect this to go up as well. Let's take a look at the valuation, 1766. Okay, so the valuations went a bit higher, and the share price is 2.88. So what I like about this is that the merger has 10 million of cost cuts per year. So that alone is very interesting because that could add 50 to 100 million to the market cap if the merger happens. And yeah, it's just very undervalued. You can see here, Aris Gold value added is very high, while the market cap added is very low. So a lot of upside from 400 million right now to 2.3 billion if all those projects come to fruition. And this is the Toroparu project. And the Aris Gold project will be around the same level, but a bit smaller, smaller upsides. So they're both almost equal projects and will add to the Segovia value here. So this is Segovia, this is Toroparu, and this is Aris Gold, Marmato project. And you can see easily that this is probably 4 to 5 fold in 2024. So you will need to wait more than a year and you will get your triple and quadruple. Okay. They have said that they would cut the dividend. I think that's a good idea to make sure that you have enough cash. And I don't want the dividend anyway, because there are a lot of taxes involved. And by reinvesting this, you can grow the share price. So I'm holding this one, not a lot, and you will see why, because we are getting to Verde Agritech. Verde Agritech, I am 85% in, so my portfolio consists of 85% of Verde Agritech. So I'm pretty much all in. Let's take a look at the valuations first. And as I know, the stock market is going up by 15% in August, coming from the smart money index. Then we know that Fed is also going to go up because it follows the stock market. So what is the market cap? 452 353. So this is the current situation. And the potash price is around 1257. They haven't changed the potash price for almost 4 weeks. So it has been the same. And you can see that the upside is for this year almost a double. And for next year, it will be going to 1 billion. So that's a triple by next year. And then we have the huge exponential growth when we go from 2 million to 13 million, because that's the plant 3 that's going to be constructed. It's going online in 2024. That could add another 5-fold to this number, and that will bring us here. So that is the upside that we have here. Of course, we need to have permits. So PE ratio is currently around 2. We can calculate this here. So yeah, potash price is currently at 1,200, but maybe they give discounts, then it would be 1,000. And I took 900 because maybe the potash price could go down in the future. So let's take 900. Oil is, I think, around 100 right now. So PE ratio at 1 million production is 5.6. Well, the share price has gone up to 8.7, so let's update that. So PE of 6 with conservative numbers. And when we go to 2 million, it will be PE of 3. So it's still very cheap. Could be a double by next year if we go to a PE of 6. And when we go to 30 million, of course, PE is going to go much lower to 0.5, which could be a tenfold. Okay, so that's why we are in Verde Agritech, because of this exponential growth from 2 to 13 to 23 to 50 million tons. So what are the catalysts? Still sold out until August. Uplisting is coming. They have domiciled to Singapore. So this is very probable. We will see September listing. Could be New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq. Plant expansions are coming. In August, we will have the commissioning. Permitting news could also come, and 3 or 2 new bacteria will be released as well. And buybacks are coming. It has done very well, probably will keep on rising. Then Frontera Energy, just small energy play that I wanted to buy. There are a lot of other plays like Mech Energy, like Trillion Energy, Avila Energy, Pipestone Energy, all very good. Vermilion Energy, when you want to have European net gas plays. But I bought this one. Why did I buy this? Because it's cheap. That's all I have. I always buy cheap companies. Oil price around 100. Market cap, what's the market cap? 1166, which is 911. Okay, so you can see we are now at 911 and it should be at 4 billion based on this oil price, based on the annual production and AISC. So plenty of upsides. I think this is a buy. They are also doing buybacks. So it's a good company to hold. I think oil is going higher. Then we have Capstone Copper, which I sold. But I think that copper will be doing well temporarily because there is yeah, when we look at the inventories of copper, it's now declining. So that should be good for copper. Also, the scrap copper premiums are low. And that's also a sign of a bottom. I mean, the refined premiums are low compared to the scrap copper. So we could see a bounce. I just don't like to be in copper right now because of the oversupply. But short term, that can be a bounce. So I sold this. I like to get back in, but I think that further is better. And then we have Sigma Lithium, which I still have. So Sigma Lithium has been breaking out. I doubled my position to 10% because I don't want to miss this move higher. You can see that it is doing this wave pattern, probably now going to break out to $20. And I don't want to miss it. Why will it break out? Let's see the valuations. So it's at 1764. And the spodumene price is 5,000. So as you can see here, we are at the highs, but there is plenty of upside from 1.7 billion to 6 billion. And this is only for phase one. So that's triple for phase one, which starts in January. And then we have phase two going to 12 billion. And that's almost eightfold. And phase three will go to 17, 18 billion. So that's tenfold. If, of course, the lithium price stays at this level. Could go down, maybe go down to 3,000. Then we will see less upside, but still it's going to go up in the coming years. So I bought this Provided that there are no construction problems and commissioning problems, this will go higher. The second half of this year, we will see lithium deficits at least until 2023. So a very good outlook. I bought more. And the last one, Eramet, I sold despite having very good earnings. So they had very good earnings, EBITDA at 1 billion, and price to EBITDA is 3. So actually, this is a very good company, very cheap, but yeah, it is actually not doing that well, probably because nickel is going to go down. So I'm not that bullish on nickel right now. A lot of supply is going to come online. It will be sluggish. So I sold out of Eramet. It is a good play to hold long term. This price to EBITDA of 3 is going to keep on improving when they have the lithium mine in Argentina up in 2024. But I see better opportunities in Sigma Lithium and further Agritech. So that's where we are. Delete. And the new candy store is the following. Small candy store, but very concentrated in Verde and Sigma Lithium. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.